Hey everyone, it's Bertha Bjorg, and I'm here in this my review for Black Phone 2, the new film directed by Scott Derrickson and starring Mason Thames, Madeline McGraw, and also Ethan Hawke in the lead roles. Now, I was a big fan of The Black Phone, which was the original film. I thought it was a pretty creative, very atmospheric, and very well done supernatural slasher horror movie, and I thought it was one of the best films of that respective year. Is Black Phone 2 on the same level as that original film? Not really. It's not really the same film either. Now, the original film was pretty creative and very atmospheric. It had an excellent performance from Ethan Hawke as the very creepy grabber, and a lot of people might agree with this, but I think that he's one of the most memorable slasher characters in recent years in terms of the villains. But yeah, Mason Thames' character was the main point of focus in the original film. He's trying to escape the basement of the grabber, and he has to communicate with individuals that are already dead, and with their help, he escapes and obviously triumphs in the end. But this film kind of feels like a knockoff of the Nightmare on Elm Street films, whereas instead of Freddy Krueger haunting children, it's the grabber. And in this case, the grabber's main focus is not actually on Mason Thames' character. You might think that in the first 20 minutes or so, but it actually ends up being Madeline McGraw's character that is the main point of focus. I did like that change. I think it would have been a little bit too repetitive if Mason Thames' character was battling against the grabber again. I thought that shifting the focus from the town to a very snowy area where this campsite was pretty nice visually. But I don't know. I just felt like there's something missing in this movie. I really love the fact that Madeline McGraw's character is still giving DW-esque kind of lines in this movie. DW as in the character from the Arthur series. And Ethan Hawke was great again, but I feel like he's not utilized as much as he should have in this film. And also because his character's dead, I felt like the impact of the character's scares weren't as effective. There's one sequence where he's trying to, scare another individual in the kitchen, and it just felt a little bit cheesy. I don't know. It just didn't really work for me. Overall, I felt like this movie could have been a lot better. I think that if they delved into the religious aspects of things in terms of battling one's beliefs, if that was one of the main aspects of the story, I think it would have been a little bit better of a film. And I did like the idea of the mother kind of trying to communicate to the daughter through the dreams. I think that should have been a little bit more focused here. But yeah, overall, Black Phone 2 is not a bad movie. It's a 7 out of 10, but it's just a little bit disappointing because I thought that the first film was really, really good. But yeah, if you're looking for a horror movie this Halloween season, you can watch Black Phone 2, but it's a little disappointing. 7 out of 10.